I have two unboxings in this video. I have Boxycharm and this one, which is brand new. It's not a consumable. It's something that is a little bit different, and all of you travel organizational freaks like me will really like it. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna get into the Boxycharm first. I get this every single month. They do send this to me. I'm doing it a little bit differently this month because Brooke is not with me. She's my 13-year-old. If you're not familiar with her, she is sick in the other room, hopefully sleeping right now. She's supposed to be resting. But I figured I would maybe do it try-on style since, I don't know, she's not with me. I wanted to do something a little bit different for you guys in hopes that you might stick around and watch since I won't have my normal banter here. I did go ahead and peek in it so that I could try it on effectively. So we're gonna get into this. If you're not familiar with Boxycharm, it is a beauty subscription box that's $21 a month, but it is worth over $100. It usually has 5 or more products in here that are always full size. I think I've only had one box where something wasn't full size, but I've always gotten my money's worth. Even if I keep just 1 or 2 products, I've always gotten my money's worth out of this box. I just get tired of having little sample sizes around, and I love having full-size products. So I'm gonna show you the first item that I am really excited about because I have a really good history with this brand of brushes. This is the Luminous Eye Set from Luxie. I have some pink brushes from them, and I have one sitting right here. So you can see, as opposed to this small, this is actually the smallest brush that I have from them, and this is their tapered blending brush 229. I use this all the time to blend out my crease, blend out my transition, things like that. And these are gonna be really great for detailed work. So I'm excited to have these because I don't really have any small brushes like these that are really soft and not, you know, pencil brushes or things like that. So this is a great addition to my collection. Those are worth $21. And the next product is the Beaute Grandiose palette. So this is a sturdy cardboard palette, really pretty on the outside, black and gold, and on the inside that same detail, and it's kind of a reddish, peachish, pinkish palette. It's got 4 shimmers and 4 mattes, and it is worth $21. So I'm just gonna go right in and start applying some of these shadows right now. And I'm actually not going to use these brushes for the first application because when I go in with a transition shade, I like to use a fluffy blending brush like my Sigma E40, and I'm gonna use this Patchouli shade for a transition shade. There's a lot of kick up here. I'm hoping that you can see that. When I tap my brush in, there's a lot of kick up. So, you know, that's not always a deal breaker. You can tap it off first. And I'm just gonna go in my transition above my crease. I've already applied my primer and set it, so I don't have to worry about that step. This is pretty light. And I'm bringing that almost up to my brow bone. I like the yellow tone of this shade. You will get some fallout if you do not tap that brush off pretty well. And actually now I'm gonna go in with a Sigma E38, which is kind of a mini version of the Sigma E40, and go in with this peachy shade Clove. I'm hoping you can see how vibrant that is. It kind of reminds me of Bloom in the Sultry palette, the Anastasia Sultry palette. I cannot talk today, and this is not good because I've got 2 more videos to film. Yes, I love shades like this for the crease. I just think that they add such a punch to a look, and they're not nearly as scary as they look in the pan. This is actually blending out pretty nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and take that into the outer corner just a tiny bit, but really only tap your brush into it really lightly and then tap your brush off. I think I'm just gonna do kind of a graduated look. Now I'm gonna go in with Cinnamon with this, it almost looks like an even smaller version of that Sigma E38. This looks like 121 mini tapered brush. I like this because it's letting me get that shadow right below where I have that Clove shade. I couldn't remember the name, but it's still diffusing it out nicely. If you wanted to blend it out more, you could take this mini angled 131 brush and just kind of go right along there too. Now I'm gonna take this Poppy shade. This is this kind of crimson burgundy red, and I'm gonna pack that on the outer corner with this 122. This is called a mini flat angle brush. So this is allowing me to place this exactly where I want it. This is nice. And you know, I'm really not getting much fallout either. I'm going back to that 131 brush, and I'm gonna go into this hot pink rose shade, and I'm just gonna kind of place that right there. And the reason why I went into that angled brush is because I just want to take that right lightly into the crease and kind of diffuse out that red shade. I don't care that it's messy on my lid. I'm gonna fix that. I'm going back into Clove with that 121. Really lightly, just to diffuse all of that and kind of warm up that pinky red a little bit. I've got 3 shimmer shades that I'm thinking about for my lid. Those are the shimmers right there. And honestly, I'm not really liking any of these for this look. I think I might mix these two. All right, so I'm taking my finger into Primrose and then into Jasmine. That way they're kind of mixed and I get this more muted gold shade. Okay, so I don't really love the shimmers as much as I like the mattes. I feel like they're not as vibrant. I'm taking this little mini round brush and just blending that out just a tad right there. But yeah, I just feel like that kind of, I don't know, it's okay. Okay, so I just realized that I lined my bottom lash line very lightly and it did not have my camera running, which is awesome. So the verdict on this palette is that I like the mattes. The shimmers are okay. I have palettes that have these shades in them, but for $24, the price is not bad if you are into these type of shades. The brushes I do like. It was very nice to have this tiny brush to run under my lash line. It's very easy to use. They're light, they're delicate, they're soft. They get right where you want them to. If you had some deeper shades that you really wanted to pack onto the outer V or something like that, I think they'd be really great for that. So they have a liner in here. It is the JonteBlu Glittering Star Eyeliner. This is a black eyeliner that retails for $5 that has some glitter particles in it. When I use it on the back of my hand, some of that shimmer falls out. And I don't really like that. So I'm not gonna use that eyeliner because I've not really had good luck with that brand. I don't really like the silver glitter fallout. I do like a pencil like Urban Decay that has that kind of metallic-y finish through it that doesn't fall out. I might use something like that to line with and then come back. But first, there are these Lashaholic lashes in here. Instaglam false eyelashes. They're 100% vegan, made from premium silk fibers to give natural looking length and volume. They retail for $14.99. So I may throw these on too and then come back, and then there's one more product in here and then I have the second unboxing. Okay, so I applied one and they're coming right back off, and here's why. They have a pretty thick band compared to lashes that I typically like. When you close your eyes, you're gonna see that band unless you are wearing black liquid liner, and even then you might be able to see it, but this is not a black liquid liner kind of day for me, so I am just gonna take these off. But I wanted you guys to see what they look like. I'm not opposed to wearing lashes on occasion, but these are just not the kind that I would personally wear. I like a more hidden, invisible type of band because I don't wear, you know, black liquid liner all the time. So I wanted you to see these because if you do wear that kind of eyeliner, you might really like these, but they are just not quite for me. They are very long, very fluttery lashes. Okay, the last thing in the box is the CoverFX glitter drops in the shade Nova, which looks kind of like a goldy champagne. Okay, so that is one drop, and I'm just gonna blend this out and show you kind of what happens. I'm hoping that you can see it with this light. A little bit goes a long way with this. I think you could probably just tap this on the cheekbones and get a nice dewy effect, but it's gonna have some shimmer in there. This is not gonna be your natural dewy effect, but there's some glitter going on in here. So this is gonna be, you know, something that you would pull out for a party or something like that. This is not gonna be something that, you know, you're gonna wear to the office. I mean, look at what it left on my finger. So yeah, this is not your everyday, I'm gonna throw on a subtle highlighter type of thing. This is definitely a party in a box type of look. So the theme of this box is Goal Digger, goal, G-O-A-L, like women who have goals, which is pretty cool. I do see some, you know, holiday theme stuff going on here with the sparkle and everything. So if you like that, then you will like this box. This is not my favorite Boxycharm I've ever gotten. It's not horrible, but it's not my favorite. I think this is actually a pretty decent palette. These could really be fun for the holidays. I actually may pull those out during the holidays. These brushes I will for sure use. These two were complete duds for me. Oh, and the lipstick that I put on with this is the NARS Velvet Lip Glide in Roseland. It's just a really great Your Lips But Better shade that I thought would pair really well with this kind of more vibrant eye. Okay, so I am super excited about this next unboxing, or unbagging, I guess I should say, since it's in a bag. And the reason why it's in a bag is because it's from a company that I have talked with you guys about over here and on Instagram. If you love organization and you love travel and you love bags and totes and things like that, you will love this. The company OTG 24/7, or On The Go 24/7, started a bag club where they send you a monthly bag for a great price, and I'm just super excited about it. They had sent me some things in the past that I shared with you guys, and when I saw that they were starting this bag club, I reached out to them to see if I could possibly include it in my monthly unboxing so that I could share it with you each month so you could see what they're sending out. When you get on your website, you're gonna see they have 10 different styles. I wanna say 7 different solids and over 20 different prints to choose from. So you can really customize how you want to keep yourself organized. So if you like supporting companies that do charitable works, they have a philosophy, you go, we give, and they believe that their success relies heavily on their ability to give back. They have a list of charities that they've supported, that they continue to support not only monetarily, but with their time and efforts too, which I think is absolutely great. So if you sign up for their bag club, each month you pay $28 and you receive a random bag that's worth $45 to $70. The first one will always be a number 10. That's kind of your inaugural bag. And that one is worth $70. I think this is a great deal. You can cancel it anytime if you decide you were just overloaded with bags. But for me, I like to keep organizer type things in my totes, in my travel bag, in my purses. So I just want to see what they're sending each month, and I can't see ever being overwhelmed because you could also give them as gifts. And $28 for a $45 to $70 value. They also have luggage tags and card cases and things like that. So I am pulling this out of the bag right now as I talk. And this is how big the number 10 is. Oh, and I should have said some of their styles are called nudies, and they have a clear front, and that looks like that's what this is. It comes packaged like so. This is gonna be noisy, so let me just take this out and then I'll talk. This is the number 10. You can hear how smooth that zipper is, and the detail on the zipper is even really, really cute. So this is the nudie, and you can see down in it, this is vegan leather. The inside is waterproof. Did I say it was 18 by 11? The logo is on the back and it actually tells you what number it is on the back. And you can fit a ton of stuff in this size. And this comes in, I think, 22 different solids and prints, and it comes in solids where it's not see-through on the front too. I think this is awesome. So if you want to just buy something from their site, I love the site itself. This is my 5th size that I have. And you can see the ones that I have on my Instagram. I'll link that specific post down below, and I'll link the favorites video where I've talked about them too. I can't get enough. I do keep these in my work tote. I travel with them in my carry-on because it just keeps all my little things organized where things don't get lost in my bags. It keeps everything nice and structured, and that's just the way I like to be. So I will be getting these each month, and I'll be able to share with you what they send, and I think this is a great subscription service, and it's really useful and practical for your everyday life. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed this month's unboxing. I will, of course, come back to you next month with another. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.